everyone, it's Megan, and today I thought I would do a really delayed update on my products I want to use up for 2015. I did a video on this like at the very beginning of the year and I have never really updated you. I don't even know, I don't think these are like any of the same products, or like very few of them are the same products, but these are the ones that I want to focus on now that I want to try to at least use up by the end of this year. So we have 3 months left, 3 months left? September, October, November, 4 basically, which is crazy. So I have makeup and then I have like skincare. So I'll start with the makeup because that's like obviously more exciting. And some of these things are ones that you know I'm working on already, and other ones are things that I want to use after I finish the ones that I'm currently working on. Okay. So this I might not use up. I might just throw it out because I think it's starting to flake. This is the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in Auburn. Yes, Auburn is my shade for her. So, I mean, now it's kind of tilted, but it's like down to here. So I've used a lot of it, but I was using different mascaras and I thought those were flaking. But I think this is what was flaking on me. So it does say on here that it's a 6-month expiration, and I've had this for over a year. Or I don't know when the heck I got this. I feel like I've had this for over a year. So I might just throw this out, but I do want to test if this is what is flaking. If it's not flaking, then I'll continue to use it because I really like it. But this is something that I want to work on for the rest of this year if it's not flaking. Also, I found this when I was decluttering. This is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I was obsessed with this last like spring and summer. And as you can see, I've hit pan on it. There's tons of product other than that. But I do want to continue to use this. I'm wearing this in my brows today and I think it looks really nice. I just kind of forgot about this as I was getting into brows. Like, I never was into brows before. Then I started with this and then I've just been trying out different things ever since then. So I forgot about this, and this also says 6 months expiration, but it seems to be just as fine, just as creamy as ever before. So I want to work on these two this year. It's not like I'll throw them out unless they've gone bad, but I do want to remember to use these because these are two things that I really liked when I had these as like my only options, but then when I got into like the NYX brow pencil and the other things that I have acquired over the past few months, I totally am neglecting these. So I do want to work on those for the rest of this year. These are two similar products, the MAC Strobe Cream and the Burberry Fresh Glow. I don't really see the point of these. I don't know. I'm wearing the strobe cream under my makeup today, and I think that it does look a little luminous when you first apply it, but I don't really notice that it makes the makeup that I put on top look any different. So I'm just gonna kind of use these and use them up and enjoy them, but they're not something I would ever repurchase or purchase in the full size. So you guys know I'm working on my Benefit Creaseless Cream Shadow in RSVP, this little small size, and I have used up a lot of it. So this is in my Finish 13 by Halloween, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish it by then. So if I am able to finish this in a timely manner, the next tattoo, or the next cream shadow that I want to work on is the Color Tattoo in Black Orchid. This is one of my only color tattoos left. You can already see that it's pulling from the sides a little bit, and this is the prettiest color tattoo ever. It looks just like MAC Satin Taupe. I love this, and I've really neglected it since I got it, and I should have learned my lesson by now that you need to use color tattoos like as soon as you get them, or they will dry out and be horrible. So I want to work on this one next. With the other color tattoo that I was able to use up completely, it didn't take me very long if I used a brush, and I use a brush with all of my cream shadows now. So I think that this will be no problem, but it just depends on how long the Benefit one takes me to use up. And then I really need to learn not to buy these color tattoos when I have a bunch of other ones, because I know that these go bad way faster. Okay, so I have 2 liners. I'm working on Urban Decay Perversion in my Finish 13 by Halloween, and this is how much I have left. This will probably take me the rest of the year. There's no way I'm finishing it by Halloween, which I know, but I do want to try to use this up before the end of the year. And then this one is a little more reasonable. This is MAC Permaplum, and it's a lot smaller than, not a lot, but it's like considerably smaller than Perversion. So I want to use up Permaplum as well. Okay, then my 2 little eyeshadows that you see all the time, the Dior everyone tells me how to say it, and I think that I'm saying it right, but I literally don't know. So it's like Montaigne or Montagne, I don't know. I'm working on this. If I don't finish it up, I don't know. Like, there's no point in getting rid of it, but I've noticed that it's not really very pigmented lately. So I don't know. I might just get rid of this at the end of the year. And then NARS Ondine, sorry, it's like really dusty. You guys know I hit pan on this a few projects ago. I'm still working on it, but I do want to try to use this up completely this year. I want to use it like I did last year as like a blush contour. I thought it was really pretty as that. I'm trying to use it more as an eyeshadow. I just love this color, but it's really old. Like, I bought this like my freshman year of high school. Now I am 2 years out of college, so I just want to kind of use this up. I probably will repurchase this in the future, but I just want to use it up because it's old. Okay, this is the bronzer that I've been working on for most of this year. I use this on my neck and chest. This is the Physicians Formula Healthy Wear, and you can see I'm getting down to the rings. So I have no idea if this is possible to use up or like even hit pan on in the next few months, but I do just want to mention it since this is what I have been working on, and I haven't used another bronzer for my neck and chest for months upon months. So if I hit pan on this, I'll be really happy, but I'm not really expecting that to happen. Okay, and then 3 lip products. I tried to use this up before. This is the Bourjois Rouge Edition in Rose Tweed. It is totally like effed up looking, but this is such a gorgeous color, and it's perfect for every day. I think that this will be really nice, like, for me just to keep at my desk at work. So I do want to try to use this up because this will probably be 3 years old, 2 years old this year. So I want to try to use that up. And then I have 2 of the Bite Beauty High Pigment Lip Pencils, which I love these. And I've already used up one in Sable. And these are 2 more like everyday shades. This is Heritage, and that one's really pretty. All these shades are really pretty. And I just want to focus on these, one because they're smaller and I've already used up one, so I know it's possible, and also because Bite Beauty uses food grade ingredients, so to me that means that they expire faster. And then Rhubarb is the other shade. So we have Rhubarb, Heritage, and then the Rose Tweed. So they're all really beautiful. These both are like, they still have like a point. I've never had to roll them up yet. So I do want to focus on all of these for the rest of this year, and I think that it'll be really easy. Okay, then 2 like miscellaneous type of things before we get into skincare. This was in my original video as well, or my products I want to use up before the Sephora sales. This is the small Elizabeth and James Nirvana Black Rollerball. I have just a little bit left. I've really grown to dislike this scent. I think my tastes in scents, which is like a weird way to say it, but I feel like that is the proper way to say it. My like type of scents that I'm into has totally changed. I've noticed that in the candles I like, the perfumes I like. I was in love with this last winter, and just smelling it now makes me feel like kind of sick. It's just so strong and so heavy smelling. I just don't really like it, but there's not much left, and I do just want to use it up because it is like nice and I like it when I feel like wearing it, but I just want to use that up, and I have a ton of samples of that, like just mini samples, but I'll just get rid of those. And then this I thought I would just throw in to remind myself to try to use this up this year. This is the Bath & Body Works pumpkin antibacterial thingy-mabob, and I only have like half of it left, and this smells so good. Oh my god, it smells amazing. So I don't want to hang on to this for another year, so let's just use that up. Okay, on to skincare. So this is something I tried earlier this year, I believe, and it totally broke me out, so I'm going to use it on my body this winter. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and I got this in a set, so it came with like this giant container of it, and I pretty much have all of it left. But I want to try and see how this like goes on my arms, because I've been noticing that a lot of fragranced lotions that I've been using seem to be irritating my arms, which never has really happened before. So this says that it's good for minor irritation, eczema, and other conditions. So I just want to see if this might work on my, like, especially my upper arms, which is where I get keratosis pilaris. I've just noticed that that has been flaring up, and usually that happens when I use something that my skin does not agree with. So I'm going to see how this goes in the winter, because it's too heavy for me in the summer, but yeah, I do want to try to use that up this year. I have a lot of masks that I want to work on, because I bought 2 of these after Christmas last year. I've been working on the Tata Harper resurfacing mask. This is in my Finish 13 by Halloween, and I'm almost done with this. Probably like 3 or 4 more masks in here, so that will be gone, which I definitely needed to use this up because this is very natural. And then the other one that I bought at the beginning of 2015 with the Tata Harper one is the Bliss Multifaceted All-in-One Anti-Aging Clay Mask, and I still have a lot in here, so I do want to try to use as much as I can of this in the next few months, because this has a 12-month expiration on it, and masks, I am always afraid that they'll just dry up in here, and I do not want that. I don't want it to get to that point. So Tata Harper definitely will. Bliss, I'll just try to use as much as I can without overusing it. And then I have 2 mini moisturizing masks. This is the Tata Harper moisturizing mask, because it's just a deluxe sample, and this one is pretty much completely full. I don't want to spill it because it's very thin, so that these won't really be a problem, but I just need to remind myself. And then the Glam Glow Thirsty Mud, which I love. This is probably my favorite hydrating mask. It smells like coconuts. There's not a ton left in here. Oh my god, it's amazing. So I think that these will be easy to use up once the weather starts getting cooler and I feel like my skin needs more hydration. And then I have the rest of the Zaja face masks that Anna gave me last Christmas. So I still have 6 of them. I have 3 of the goat milk ones. I have 2 of these green ones, which I can't remember what these are for, and then this one is the anti-stress that really reminds me of the Thirsty Mud by Glam Glow. It smells the same. It's like exactly the same as that one. So I do want to try to work on these because I just don't want to hang on to them for so long. I'm really like trying to get over the whole hanging on to packet sample type of thing. So these, usually I can get like 2 masks out of each of these, so hopefully I'll be able to use up all these masks. I really need to start masking a little bit more apparently. You guys know I'm working on this, the Dr. Jart Water Fuse Water Max Sleeping Mask, and it just seems like it's always at the same spot. A lot of you said that you think that the product like goes down and then comes up. I believe that's what you were saying. So it always looks like it's at the same spot, but it's because like I don't really understand the like science behind it, because, or the engineering, because you can't see through this container. But what I think you're saying is that it goes down and then goes up. I think that's what you're saying. But I'm trying to work on this. I forget to use this all the time. It's a nice product, but I literally will never repurchase it because I just forget to use it. And there's no sense in having something that is nice but that you don't use. It's stupid to me. So I do want to use this up. I bought this last year during the Sephora sales, so it's about a year old, and it just needs to get used up this year. Or like, I don't even know how much is in here because I just can't tell this contraption. Okay, this will be surprising to you guys, like honestly. This is the First Aid Beauty Face Cleanser, and I am just not impressed by this anymore. I thought this was like the best thing ever. This was one of the First Aid Beauty products that I was really in love with, but it's just, I don't know, I've noticed recently that it burns my eyes. It's not anything special, and the red clay one is so much better than this, and I just want to use this up and never really have to buy it again. I've even been using it to wash my brushes, which is like ridiculous, but it does a good job for that. So I just want to kind of use this up. I feel like I only have maybe this much left, so it won't be a problem, but I just need to get through this year and not repurchase it. Okay, then I have this. This is also surprising. This is the Tatcha Polished Gentle Rice Enzyme Powder. And you can see I probably have like about half of this left. I don't like this as much as I thought that I did. I was really impressed with it at first. I think that I was just so excited to finally try it that I was like blinded to whether I like it or not. And I do like it. I think that it's a good product, like kind of, but I just don't like it. It makes my face feel squeaky, like that squeaky clean. It feels stripped after I use it, and I just don't really like it that much. So I'm gonna use this up and never repurchase this. I love the Tatcha Camellia face oil, like the cleansing oil, but this I don't see myself repurchasing in the future. I do have like little packets of her other, or the other. Someone told me that Tatcha is not like a person. It's just like the name of the company. I am like misinformed apparently. But I have samples of the other types of the enzyme powders. So the normal one, the more abrasive one, the soothing one. And maybe those I will prefer more, but this one I just don't really like, so I just want to use it up. And then I have two last things, which are oils. I'm working on the Rosehip Oil, and I have this much left. I've been using it on my chest, on my shoulders, sometimes like on my butt to make that soft. I feel like this is gonna go bad really fast, and I'm like afraid to continue using it on my face, and I have other things that I prefer more on my face, so I've just been using it on other areas, which is nice, but this will definitely be gone, hopefully by Halloween, but if not, I think I'll just get rid of it after that. Then my last thing is something that I've had for almost a year, and I've pretty much used like 5 times. This is the Tata Harper Replenishing Nutrient Complex, and you can see I've barely used any. It's a weird applicator. It's a roller ball for a face oil, so that really like turns me off. But my friend Ellie, Beauty Products Junkie is her blog. She swears by this, like she thinks this is like so amazing, so I wanted to try it, but I just am always so confused on how to use it. So I want to use this. I need to use it up. I should have used it up 6 months ago when it expired. When it says that it expired, it doesn't seem any different. Like the scent is the same, and like it's all contained because I barely have ever used it, but I really do need to work on this. I know I won't finish it up by the end of this year, but I do need to start incorporating it, using it every other night or something instead of my Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate, because I think I will really like this, but I just need to get over my weirded outness about the roller thing. So if you have a tip on how to use this, like do you roll it in your hands first and then apply it? Do you roll it on your face? Like what is the most hygienic thing? It never really feels hygienic when I use it. So just let me know about this, but I really do need to use this up before like spring of next year because I do not want it to go rancid, and it's expensive for the amount that you get. So these are all the things that I want to try to use up before the end of this year. Is it possible? I don't know, but these are my goals, and I hope that this was an informative or inspiring video. I just really needed to do this to pump myself up about it, and having a video where you guys will comment on and give me encouragement is always so helpful. So if you guys need encouragement as well, I hope that you feel very confident in yourselves that you can do whatever you set your mind to, whether it's about this or about anything in life. Literally, you can do it, and I don't know where I got on my soapbox right now, but I just really love you all, and I want you guys to know that you are never ever alone. So thank you guys so much for watching. I seriously appreciate it, and I will see you all really soon. Bye!